To find the distance of the two houses given the coordinates, point A is 4, 2 and point B is 1, negative 2. So if we're going to find the distance between these two houses, this situation can be solved by using the distance formula. And that is D is equal to square root of quantity x sub 1 minus x sub 2 squared plus quantity y sub 1 minus y sub 2 squared, where D represents the distance and x sub 1, y sub 1 is the coordinates of the first point, and x sub 2, y sub 2 is the coordinates of the second point. So from this given illustration, we're going to lay down our given. So we will decide which one will be our first point or second point. So in this given problem, I decided to let A will be our first point. So this will be our x sub 1, that is 4. Our y sub 1 is positive 2. So this is our x. Remember, in our coordinates, the first number is the x, the second number is the y. This is the x and this is the y. So for our second point, our x sub 2 here is 1 and our y sub 2 is negative 2. So after that, we can now start solving. So write the formula, then substitute. So our x sub 1 here is 4, our x sub 2 is positive 1, then our y sub 1 is 2, and our y sub 2 is negative 2. Then by PEMDAS rule, 4 minus 1 is 3, 2 minus negative 2 is 4, then 3 squared is 9, 4 squared is 16, 9 plus 16 is 25, and the square root of 25 is 5. Thus, the distance between the two houses is 5 units. In our given number 2, find the distance of a ship and a submarine given their coordinates. So in here, our submarine is located in point A, which has a coordinates of 3, negative 7, and our ship is in point B with the coordinates negative 2, 5. So what is the distance between them? So let us write our given. Now let us decide which one will be our first point and second point. So in this case, I let point B will be our first point. So the first number is always the x in our coordinates or ordered pairs. And the second number is y. So this is our x, then the next number is y. So we will label this as our x sub 1 and y sub 1. So our x sub 1 is negative 2 and our y sub 1 is positive 5. Then our x sub 2 is positive 3 and our y sub 2 is negative 7. And we are now ready to solve the problem. So write the formula, substitute the given, x sub 1 is negative 2, x sub 2 is 3, y sub 1 is 5, and y sub 2 is negative 7. Then solve them. Negative 2 minus 3 is negative 5. 5 minus negative 7 is 12. Negative 5, quantity negative 5 squared is 25, and 12 squared is 144. Add them, that is 169, and the root is 13. Thus, the distance between the ship and the submarine is 13 units.